So now we have Reshmee. She is gonna tell about how to embed the Copilot within the SharePoint side. So over to you, Reshmee.
Hello, welcome everyone to another edition of our Power Collab March. So today I'm going to show you how you can embed Copilot Studio Agent within a SharePoint page. So here on my screen, I have a Copilot Studio Agent already configured, and the way that you can integrate it across different applications is to use like channels. And I've opened this agent and I've gone to the channels tab, and I can see there are a lot of different channels available, like for example, Teams, Microsoft 365, Base Job. If ever you just want to publish directly to those, we don't have SharePoint. And one thing I just want to highlight, like for that particular agent, I've just said no authentication. But maybe on live environment, if maybe that's not appropriate, but it might be a good scenario if you have like public website and you just want to have your agents to be available without any authentication, then that might be a good option. So one of the options is a custom website. So if you click on the custom website, what we can see here is should have increased the size of it. All right, so on the custom website, what it generate like an HTML iframe code, which we can easily embed within a SharePoint page. A SharePoint page is basically like a website. So we can just copy, and then if you look at the iframe, we have the source, which is the link to the agent itself. That's the most important bit, and the other one is just kind of determine the behavior, like the weight, height, frame, border. Then we copy in here, and then if we go to our SharePoint site, this is like just a SharePoint site. And then I already have it embedded here, but I'll just show you what I've done. So I've inserted like an embed web part. Um, yeah, if you go and click on add web part, you will see there's the option embed web part. And then if you go to edit properties, what I've done, I just copy and paste the iframe HTML code in here. And here we go. Voila, we got our Copilot agent within our SharePoint page. And then here you can just chat through the agent directly. So one of the benefits could be you just want something to be accessible easily to the end users without the users switching contexts to get access to the Copilot Studio agent. And one other thing to bear in mind on that particular environment, no, I don't have the M365 Copilot agent, no, sorry, M365 Copilot license. Otherwise, by default, if you have like the M365 Copilot license, you have like the Copilot icon at the top, but that's kind of help you to get some AI powered agent on your SharePoint site in case if you don't have a license and you have access to the Copilot Studio, which again, to be able to use it, if ever you're kind of referencing any public data sources, then that might be a good use case. But if ever you're creating M365 Copilot agent, then maybe you won't be able to use it. And one of the other thing I just want to highlight, like here, that's kind of bothering me. It keeps telling me like you need to have authentication. So if you go over particular authentication settings, well, currently it's no authentication, but if ever that will allow anonymous access to your agent, which can impact on your auditing of usage of agent. You won't know like who's using your agent. But you could do like authenticate with Microsoft, but I've noticed that it doesn't really work well. If you do authenticate with Microsoft on the page, it will just like throw an error like you need to authenticate. So in that particular scenario, if that's like really required to have some kind of authentication, then it's not me who built it, but it's just like I found it like from the PNP open source repository. Someone, Nish Calland, built a SPFX solution. SPFX solution is how you build extensibility mainly for SharePoint Online. So in there, it kind of showed like how you can integrate Copilot Studio Agent with SSO integrated. It's something that I really highly recommend like, to have a look and see whether that fits your need. And that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you so much, Reshmee, for the wonderful demo. Really appreciate for that one. There's a lot to learn, a lot new to come. But overall, thank you so much.